Hey everyone, I'm back with another video, and today let's talk about some deep shit. Deep shit about your international education and career in general. So I'll break this video in two parts. The one part is basically about your education, and second one is actually the career in general. And let's be brutally honest, all the content on this video is my personal experience and my own learning, and I hope you will get something out of this video. To be very specific, you will get harsh reality and harsh truth about the career in general and in education in general. So if you're interested, to keep watching this video. So I'm not going to make it like a more professional sound polish and all. I'll make it very raw and extremely honest, whatever knowledge capacity I do have. So let's get into the basic of the video. Let's talk about the journey of education in general. Majority of the things which is happening in today's time, and I think now it's a little bit of edge. People are trying to understand what is happening in education services in general, university degree, colleges, school, basic of education, basic of intellect as a human being, and how you can leverage as an education in general. And the second one is the education that you are getting, whether that is helping you to earn some money so that you can start living or making living out of it, or what is the actual demand of a career. Let's say, how do you think or make career out of something? So let's break it in three category, education in three category. Your school, one; your colleges, second; and your skill. So I kept it as one of the bucket. Basically, your school is like you have to go to the school, complete your 10th class, 12th class, or graduation, and then complete your 10th, 12th, choose your subject, let's say arts, commerce, or science, and then go ahead with the graduation, choose a path, and then within the graduation you are like specialized in particular stuff, and then based on those stuff you go ahead and apply for the jobs, get jobs, and work around here on there onward. That's how the traditional journey looks like. But recently, in a couple of years now, I think for 5 years, people have realized that the traditional education services which we are exposed to is not working really well. If I give you one hypothetical example, nuances of it is the market today is rewarding those people who do have skill set. However, without degree, just to skill, chances are very less to get success. With the right kind of a degree, with the right set of skill set which you gain even without going to the university or with the help of university, underneath it being class or taking some lecture or some learning outside your classes, makes you as a solid pack of the employment ready kind of thing. But the biggest problem nowadays is happening this way: the majority of the company started laying off. I have to admit this. It is impacting majority of the students worldwide. I'm not saying this is not impacting this continent, that continent, here and there. Most of the student, or let's say professionals, are getting impacted. Cost, high living cost, and in general the earning potential is getting proportionately higher, differentiating bigger size. What is the best way, where you try to figure it out, like what is the best way to go, in what career, what direction, what skill set that you need to think is going to change over a period of time. So I'll give you one example, which is like you should have some unfair advantage. The unfair advantage is something which you have to make for yourself. It is not privileged for everyone. Somebody does have those readily available resources in terms of living in a big city, having a financial backup from the parents, or someone is like me who did not have anything at all, just to figure out your own stuff by yourself, having absolutely no sense whatsoever where what is happening. It's just hit and trial and just getting through the stuff. So I highly recommend checking before you going for certain degree or courses or taking admission in any colleges or any program. Do check your goal, what you really want out of that particular degree or studies, whether that is just for the sake of it or do you really need something out of that one. So only education is not something that you will get something out of the education. Being education or being educated is just like everything. It's like, it's good to have it, or I should say, it is necessary to get some knowledge or certification as a piece of paper, being an educated one that validates you spended 3 years in college, and out of these 3 years time you grind yourself some individual marks. I mean, tutor assessed you based on your intellectual capacity, even though nowadays it is a big question, like your intellectual capacity is actually yours, or it is used by you used a chat gpt or some third person writing your essays or exams. It is not happening in India, and that is really good stuff, because India still uses the manual handwritten thing. But again, that's a questionable thing. We can discuss that later. But in a global scenario, where this university is actually letting you to complete your essays, and many of the student actually is taking help from for someone else writing their essays, and I'm like, what the hell, why you are here then completing your masters or undergrad whatsoever? And that's how this analogy is being questioned, and should be questioned in coming time. And as a as someone who is actually facing this, like us, there is no clear direction. What is happening? Market is responding way unexpectedly nowadays, and job is uncertain everywhere. People are more prone towards choosing their own freedom over 9 to 5 fixated job. Companies are still trying to accommodate. So my only question to you about this situation is, definitely you should go for masters or undergrad, complete your education, which is should have is basically you should have to have something, and you will learn some skills. But I would highly recommend, do not only go and get persuaded by a fancy namesake degree. Let's say you studied business, or let's say you studied arts, commerce, which is good to have, but do take the practicality of the degree first, and then check your need, basically why you are going to complete or finish that degree, why you are taking admission in that college, that degree, that university, that location, what you will get out of it. If you have a clarity of thought in initial time, but I would highly recommend, do not fix your understanding, like uh, I want to do it because I enjoy it. That's great, you are enjoying it, but also think how you can make money out of it, how you can get into the job if you want to get into the job, or how you can start your own company if you literally want to start a company. And in coming time, situation will be extremely volatile, rather than just being into the university. So, or just getting a degree, that is not going to help, not at all. So more importantly, I would highly recommend to learn emerging technology, if not core technology, but also how to be a ally, let's say the user of it, how you can use it for on benefit, as well as how that technology, learning that technology will help you to boost your overall productivity in general. That would be the great skill to have in coming time. And again, this question, this video is again one big conversation. It does need a lot of conversation, and I might not have a lot of knowledge to discuss each component in detail, but I thought it should be something that, if you're an international student and planning to come to or go to any other university or college worldwide, do consider before taking that step, and should have clarity or plan A, plan B ready for it, because things are moving abruptly in hell lot of direction. And one more thing which will actually impact you in next year onward, or if you're planning to take admission in this year, the shift of economy, and next 2 3 years is very challenging to see. A lot of opportunities, a lot of changes happening around. So yeah, keep reading about this thing, like how world economy or geopolitics is changing, how technological shift is happening, what you need to have as essential skills. And one more thing, which surprisingly important, I think it will be something which everybody should think about, is having a very good vocabulary or language skill will help you a lot. Because the more technology becomes self-aware, when I say self-aware, like technology decides what is right and what is wrong, then your intellect comes into the picture to deploy that use of that technology in a right way. And to do that, you'll have to have really good understanding of a language. So whatever language you you speak or use, you should understand that a little bit better and deeper. It will help you. So the language will be the new code in from now onward. Basically, everybody is typing using ChatGPT in their own language. The better contextual you understand, the better response you will get, and the better output that you will be able to deliver. And if you have the character of your own and the personality that you bring, the knowledge that you gain as a theoretical as well as the technological side of it, and deployment of all these three in a very good or subtle way to bring some values to either company or in your professional life, will make your life easy. So I think this is something which I wanted to share with you. And I'm leaving with this note: do not just get education, get skilled education that will help and save your life. Hope this helps, and stay tuned for the next video, and do let me know if you want me to cover something. So yeah, this is it. Thank you so much for watching still now. Bye bye.